Destiny Ridge.
Hey viewers, how you going? So what I've done is I've done a bit of a flyover to show that the all the timber on the ground, the part to the left is where we've already pushed with the bulldozer. I've done a couple of videos about that, and you can see all the trees still there. Most of them are black wattle, which is a rubbish tree. There's some dead ones there. I try and leave them for the birds to breed in. You can see the roadway that I pushed ages ago. There's a video about that on there if you want to go and have a look. And what else have we got? So you can see heaps of grass and stuff in there. And there's not as much grass because this bush has not been burnt for 30 years. You can see the bush to the left of that track. We didn't want to burn that at all, and it was important that we never. So that was pretty tricky with the wind on the day was blowing around a little bit. But other than that, it's got some nice big trees in it. You can see some that are poking up above the black wattle. And you can't see too many animals in there because the drones scare them. And I had driven up and down a bit. Now you can see where we already started burning up the top there. And it got away, but I pushed a track and caught it. So during this burn, we're just going to let it burn all the way to where we already burnt. So here you can see where we've started burning, and you can see all of the fallen trees on the ground. Now they were all in the long grass, and you couldn't see. Well, you could see some just standing above the grass, but most of the time, as you tried to walk through the grass, you ran into a tree, and you either had to walk around it, or you had to try and get over it. It was awful. But as you'll see from the next aerial shot, we've got a fair bit of these burnt off now. But if they didn't burn, they'll be raked up into another stack and we'll burn it again. Alright, so as we come up over the top of the trees, you can see how many logs were on the ground with the little stripes. All the little white ones are burnt through, but you can still see some lying on the ground, and this is the main reason why we had to burn it. You couldn't walk through the grass because all of the trees you can see on the ground are old trees that fell down over the last 30 years. And it takes forever to walk through grass that has trees on the ground because these trees are, they scratch the crap out of you and very difficult to walk around. You can see how thick they were on the ground. There are some parts that have still got some grass in there, but I wouldn't go walking there for a little while until all of those embers and those trees are burnt through. I'm doing this 3 days after we burnt, and it's still smoking in there. So I don't want Sonny to get a burnt paw, so I won't be taking him through there. But you can see how the wattle is starting to turn yellow. That'll probably die, but the saying is once you burn wattle, you'll get twice as many back. And that's okay, because goats eat wattle. So, the next thing we got to do, you can still see some dead ones standing there. All of this is going to be pulled with a couple of dozers. Only the tall gums that are in there, some yellow jacks, stringy bark, will be protected from the dozers. But we'll pull all of that, and that's about 60 acres, all of that. And then we're going to push north, and we're going to segregate another goat paddock to the north on the other side of that track that we didn't burn, and then we can control the burn up in there. But you can see how many trees were on the ground and why you couldn't walk through there. Not many of those fell over during the fire. They were already on the ground. You can see what the dozer did. It looked very similar to what's underneath the trees. So we're going to scrape all that up, and we're going to seed that and get some grass growing, and we'll go from there. There's still some parts that need to be burnt, and we will get there. Sonny and I will get there, and we will have some goats. The good thing about it is my little wallabies that used to hang around in here, I've seen that most of them are alive and well and escaped before the fire got there. So yeah, I'm glad about that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Ring the little bell for notifications. See you next time.